back with another Whiskey Wisdom Wednesday. We got a very interesting letter sent to us. First, a little history lesson for you. Hartfield and Co. Distillery sits in Bourbon County, which is in the heart of Kentucky, right in the bluegrass. But in 1785, when the county was formed, it actually took up about a fifth of the state, stretched from where we are today all the way to the northern and eastern part of the state. But the county was broken up into smaller counties pretty quickly. The whole region, though, became known as Old Bourbon County. We named this brand Old Bourbon County, really great bourbon whiskey to pay homage to all of those stories and all the bourbon created in Bourbon County. It's the birthplace of the spirit. It's where bourbon gets its namesake. A lot of amazing distilleries, a lot of great history came out of Bourbon County. Anyways, we got this letter sent to us that was written by a man named John W. White. He was part of the 35th Ohio Volunteer Infantry Regiment. It was formed during the summer months of 1861 during the Civil War. That regiment came south out of Ohio and down the railroad and occupied Paris. So they stayed here in Paris where the distillery is, about two miles from here. John White wrote this letter, has some interesting stuff. I'll just read a couple snippets. It says, Camp Bourbon is located at the fairgrounds of the county of that name, within the vicinity of Paris, the county seat. It is a beautiful location for a camp, the ground being high and rolling and thickly sodded with bluegrass. The buildings in the fairgrounds are ample and of the most approved style for the purposes they were erected, far surpassing those of a like kind in our own Ohio. On these grounds are annually exhibited the finest cattle in the United States, as well as jacks and mules. He goes on to talk about some stuff happening in Bourbon County. He gets to this part, though, that's really interesting. He says, Old Bourbon Whiskey is a welcome to all lovers of the ardent, and being in the immediate neighborhood of where that vegetable grows, the boys occasionally indulge in it to their satisfaction. When I say boys, I mean officers and all, even to our chaplain, who, if rumor is correct, was seen once trying the virtues of old bourbon at the bar. Well, what is more natural than that for him to do so? Being our spiritual advisor, he necessarily should deal in things of the spirit. And from the motions of some of the boys who imbibe, old bourbon gives them spirit enough to face the devil and get in the guardhouse. So, on today, Whiskey Wisdom Wednesday, I'd like to raise a toast to John W. White in the 35th Ohio Volunteer Infantry Regiment, coming down into Bourbon County and drinking some great spirits, to your legacy and to ours. Cheers, boys.